Hey gang, Carl White here. Hey, I've got to talk a little softly today because I'm out here with my grandson and we're going for our morning walk here. He's taking a bit of a nap, but I was sitting here trying to think of like different things that I want to teach my grandson, right, to have him be a happier, more successful person. And I was thinking of different stories, and one came to mind that I want to share with you today is a story about how Jimi Hendrix became the world's greatest guitar player. So when Jimmy was about 10 years old, his father gave him a guitar. Well, the problem, Jimmy was left-handed, but his daddy was trying to convert him over to be right-handed. I know it sounds crazy today, but back then some people thought that was an issue. Well, the problem is on right-handed guitars, with Jimmy being left-handed, everything's backwards and upside down compared to what was felt natural to him. Well, what he started doing is when his daddy left the room, he would take his right-handed guitar and flip it over and start playing it left-handed, which everything would be, backwards and upside down. Well, the thing is, he had to do it very quickly because when he'd hear his father walking down the hallway back to his bedroom, he'd have to flip it over from playing it left-handed back to right-handed, where again, everything's backwards and upside down. And he had to do it without skipping a beat. Otherwise, his father would know what he was doing and it'd take the guitar away. So Jimmy learned how to play the guitar literally upside down and backwards, back and forth, back and forth. In a book that I read, he said that come to find out what he thought was a major challenge ended up teaching him how to play the guitar upside down and backwards and all different ways, which he attributed to helping him be the world's greatest guitar player. So I was thinking about that message, and you know what the message really is, and Jimmy nailed it, is that our challenges can become our blessings. Had Jimmy never been challenged with having to play a right-handed guitar, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, back and forth without skipping a beat, he might not have ever became the world's greatest guitar player. I was thinking about this today, and I thought, the mortgage industry, gosh almighty, has it been challenging the last couple years, right? Or the last 3-4 years. It really has. And I think we're poised to have a great couple of years in front of us, all this pent-up demand. And those of us that weathered the storm and still here, which is you, or you wouldn't be watching this today, those hard times we've had the last 3-4 years, we're better because of it. We don't like to think of it that way. Like anytime somebody puts weight on our barbells and we grow muscles, true, we get stronger, but like, golly, I don't know about you, but sometimes my arms get tired. They keep putting more weight and more weight and more weight on my barbells, making things kind of challenging. It makes us better though. It does. And we're more prepared for when the market's taking a change, which we're seeing that happen now. We're ready for it, right? We're ready for it. So anyway, I'm going to turn around. The sun shine's kind of bright over there, so I'm going to go back this way. Anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you and learning how to, even in the hard times, even in the challenging times, learning how to turn our challenges into blessings. And it's just a great message. So, I think little Charles is waking up here, so I'm going to get back to him. Hey, just real quick, we're doing a group. I'm doing this with a friend of mine, Jimmy Reed, where we're doing some accountability groups. But as Jimmy describes it, which I just love this term, it's accountability with a hug. Accountability with a hug. And so, like, if you find yourself, Carl, I know what to do. I just find myself not doing it. Instead, God knows none of us need to go on another Zoom call, another webinar, something new this and new that, new this and new that. We already know what to do. It's just a matter of doing it and making sure that we do it. And so we help people with their calendars. We help time blocking. We help them with delegating. We help them with deciding what's most important and making sure that you get most important things done and just get rid of all the clutter. So if you find yourself looking for some help in that direction, let's chat. Let me tell you about what our accountability with a hug group looks like. So we're seeing some absolutely fascinating results from it. It's working out really well. So this is not for somebody that's new. If you're new and just getting started, hey, we have new groups. This one isn't it though. Like you can reach out and we'll point you in that direction. If you've been doing this for a while and Carl, I know what to do. I just need help getting it done. We can help you with that. So somewhere on here, there's a link or a website or an email address or something like that. Go to that and let's have a chat. All right. Well, I am getting ready to go see the lovely Mrs. White and grandpa duties, I think, are done here, and the lovely Mrs. White is going to take over for a little bit. So, hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for walking with Charles with me, and look forward to chatting when you call in. So, yeah, putting weight on our barbells. Every time somebody puts weight on, I go, man, I got enough muscles. But you know what? I end up always being better because of it. It's funny how that works. So, all right, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you when you call in.